What is up and what is good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm SoCalShaolin. Today you're going to be joining me at Phat Collectibles. I was here a couple months ago, picked up a whole bunch of 90 Star Wars figures, so that was a cool haul, and hopefully we can find something else to take home today. If this is your first time tuning into the channel, welcome. Definitely hit the subscribe button so you can keep up with my featured toy hunting adventures. Also, you can go back and check out my past videos. So let's get this toy hunt started. Phat Collectibles. This is in La Habra, California. This first showcase we're taking a look at has a whole bunch of figures mixed in from different toy lines. There you see the pizza thrower from Ninja Turtles, some more Combat G.I. Joe figures up there. You got those pop soda cans. There's a Dungeons and Dragons LJN on card right there. That's a cool one. I recently got that one loose from the Toy Addicts here in my hometown. And then here we have a whole bunch of NECAs and stuff, a lot of horror related figures, and then that Silver Surfer statue you see at a lot of comic stores. Here's the Star Wars section, the loose figures, a lot of Black Series 6-inch. You got that very cool Boba Fett armor in the back from the 90s. That one's really cool to see. You even got some vintage carded Star Wars figures here. Rancor in the box. Very cool, and some loose ones here as well. But that's cool seeing some carded Star Wars figures. There you go, some Reese figures. And they even have a couple accessories you can buy here. You got some guns and some lightsabers there. You know, if you're missing some accessory figures, you want to complete them, that's a cool option to have at a store. Got some more Power of the Force loose from the 90s. Always a bargain price for those figures, loose or carded. I'm always tempted to pick up these Aliens and Predators lines from the 90s. I'm not a huge fan of them, but I do love the movies, especially Predator, mainly because of Arnold. I just think they look cool. These 90s figures are weird and it makes them kind of cool in my opinion. Like this one glows in the dark, which is pretty cool. Maybe one of these days. They're not a priority. But here we have more Alien figures. They made so many of them. Predators as well. Got a couple of Walking Dead action figures here. Slapshot. This is a funny movie if you haven't seen it. Those triplets, those brothers, man, they go hard on the hockey ice. And then here we got some very cool little die-cast Star Wars figures. A 6-pack. And then from Shadows of the Empire game, this swoop vehicle. They got a whole bunch of them here. You can army build it. Lots of Power of the Force. It's like a must to have Power of the Force at a toy store or a comic store, as long as they have good prices on them. $10 for this wolf. He's one I've been trying to pick up, but he can wait. That's a very cool alarm clock right there. Stormtrooper alarm clock. And then that Silver Surfer statue that every comic shop has. Here's some cool Kenner Batman figures from the 90s, from the animated series. Even got some from the movies, Batman and Robin. You got Batman Forever, the Riddler there. Here's a vintage Star Wars carrying case, Darth Vader head. Jango Fett, big doll right there. Here's these preview figures from episode 1 of Mace Windu. I have a whole bunch of them there. And like I said, so many Power of the Force figures. I'm still picking some up here and there. It's just kind of So the more you get, it's hard to keep up with what you have. So I definitely need to make a list somehow. If you guys have any tips on how to keep track of this stuff, let me know. Lord of the Rings figures. Here we got some Xena action figures. So this one is on a Hercules card back, since she premiered on that show. And then right next to that, you have the actual Xena set from her own TV show. It was cool seeing these Big Trouble in Little China figures. I haven't seen these in a long time. I don't even know what company makes them. I forgot who it was. They got Wang Chi, Egg Shen. They're pretty pricey. They're kind of like the old like NECA figures where they don't move, and McFarlane, they kind of just have that pose right there. $80 for Egg Shen. Big Trouble in Little China, my favorite John Carpenter movie of all time. I love that movie ever since I was a kid. Like I said, it's my favorite of John Carpenter's. And the music, I love the music. Lopan, awesome, colorful villain. He's great. And we got some weird electronic talking bank Batman from the Batman and Robin movie. I was tempted to pick this up just on weirdness alone. Even lights up his chest and his eyes. That's really cool. If it was like $10, I probably would have picked it up. Here we got some more Kenner stuff from Batman, and then a whole bunch of Dragon Ball Z action figures. These are actually really cool. I used to watch Dragon Ball Z when I was a teenager. Not for long. It just got repetitive for me, but the animation is still cool. Here's an awesome Galactus from Toy Biz. And then more Marvel Toy Biz. So many of these guys made lots of cool figures. What I love about this line, they made any character you can think of from the comics, and they go obscure too, which is great. Like this version of Cyclops, Insane Warpath, Deathlock, like this guy right here. Is Marvel Legends ever gonna make that one? Probably not. You got the little Metal Mania mutants, a couple of Sabretooths. Even had some X-Men movie ones that I haven't seen in a while. So very cool. Here's some weird 90s Silver Surfer items right here, like some stickers or tattoos, and then it's like some kind of kite. It's funny. Here we have the Masters of the Universe section. Very cool seeing the Shadow Beast from the Classics line. It's an awesome big figure to have in the collection. Very cool. Got some Voltron there from the DreamWorks cartoon series. I remember seeing this Molar and Skeletor at Toys R Us when it was around. R.I.P. They're kind of coming back, but not really. Hopefully we'll get the big box stores soon. Here's a weird He-Man item there. That's a clothespin from the 80s. If you want to dry hang your clothes outside, use a He-Man clothespin. We got a couple of Transformers down here at the bottom. We got this Titus. Glad to own this thing in the collection. Thanks to my man Rick out there. You know who you are. He sent that along with a care package not too long ago. And then lots of Transformers figures here for you Transformers collectors. I don't collect these guys, but man, they look so cool, especially when they're all together like this. I love the G1 Transformers, probably my favorites. And then up here in these showcases, we got a whole bunch of loose superhero figures. You got some Superpowers, Darkseid there. Lots of Kenner Batman stuff. You got the Pirate Joker and Batman. What? That's funny. Mad Hatter. You got some other stuff there from the Dark Knight. Some DC things. Ooh, a couple items here I'm looking at. You guys see that Shadow figure right there? With the cloak, with the cape? Yeah. And then we got some more Marvel stuff loose here. From Toy Biz from the 90s. $10, $5. Lots of cheap loose figures here in this section. So I'm definitely going to be checking some of these figures out and hopefully take something home with me from up here. I am out of Phat Collectibles. I picked up a couple of loose action figures. I will show you when I get home in toy room. I'm kind of excited about these. I don't know why. They're dumb, but they're cool. I like them. So I'll show you when we get back home in the toy room, guys. Stay tuned. If you want to support the channel even more, check out my official SoCalShaolin merch store. Link in the description below. Here you'll be able to order SCS logo t-shirts for you to rock while you go toy hunting. You can get them in white, black, or any other color that's available here for your liking. We even have some hoodies as well as some special designs I had made for conventions like the ones you see here, and even have stuff for the ladies. And check back often as I'll have limited edition designs that will only be available for a short amount of time. Merch store link in the description below to order your SCS logo shirts today. Back home in the toy room, about to show you my pickups from Phat Collectibles. It's a cool shop. They're right near Disneyland, so whenever we head down to Disneyland, I try to, get a trip to Phat Collectibles because it's closed, but it doesn't always work out that way, But it's a great store. There was some actress there who was in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Scorpina, I believe, was the character she played, a villain. She was there signing autographs, so people were coming in and out, getting things signed, Power Rangers related. But it's a cool store. Comic books as well. They got a lot of comic books. If you're into comic books, definitely check out Phat Collectibles. Very cool store. I picked up a few loose figures. It's just been Waterworld kind of day, and the Shadow is what I got. So I'll show you right here. We've been into the Shadow lately, right? Picking up all the figures, and so I got a Shadow figure, and then Waterworld is a toy line that I recently picked up at the Frankenstein Collectibles show. If you saw that video, check it out, because that's what started it all. And these were all loose figures, so we're gonna take a closer look at these guys right here. This is Ninja Shadow. I already have this guy carded, but I saw him loose in the case for $5. Can't beat that. So it's cool because now I'm gonna keep the carded figure on card. I don't have to open them anymore. So it does come with all of his accessories, which we'll get a closer look here in a minute, but just to show you right off the bat, very cool. Has a cool little cloth cape, nunchucks, has like cool eyes, translucent. I guess you could shine a light down there or something from the top. Very cool. Ninja Shadow. And I got me 2 more Waterworld figures for the collection. It's starting to grow, guys. It's starting to grow. We got another Mariner figure and Deacon, the villain of the movie. And they all come with their accessories here. I will give you a closer look in a few seconds. But actually, the likeness for Kevin Costner is not bad. I think he's pretty good. And Dennis Hopper as Deacon. Cool. He has this crazy backpack thing. I don't know. I guess it shoots out disc. Let's see. There it goes. Saw it flying right there. So here we have Hydro Stinger Mariner. Comes with like a little translucent fish. And then we got Deacon over here. He has like these discs on his backpack that shoot out, which we will demonstrate here in a few moments. Yeah, he falls down, but very cool. I think the likeness to Kevin Costner is not bad for what it is. He is missing this big gun where this little spear in his hand goes into, but that's okay. I just kind of want him loose, and for $5, it was a great deal. Then we got Deacon. So he got these discs here. This backpack flips up, and he shoots out. Let's see. So he shoots. So very cool. A little play feature there.
You know, he's like a turd that won't flush.
That's gonna do it for today's toy hunting video. Let me know what you guys thought of my pickups. Do you guys collect Waterworld figures? Have you ever seen them? Do you care about them? You think they're garbage? What do you think? I know the movie has a lot of mixed feelings from film watchers. It's good, bad. It was the highest grossing movie at the time and it bombed. I don't know. I think the figures are cool. The movie is, it's one of those, it's bad, it's good movies. I don't actually mind it. I like it. But it's just cool that there's figures for that movie. And yeah, let me know if you guys collect Waterworld or have you seen them out there. I know the one I really want to get, and it's the most priciest of all the figures or things in the collection, is of course the Trimaran, the big ship, and it looks pretty big. So hopefully I get that. That's definitely be a cool like centerpiece for the Waterworld collection. So let me know what you guys thought of those pickups. Let me know what you saw at Phat Collectibles in the video that you would have picked up for yourself. Lots of cool toy lines out there, lots of cool stuff they had for sale. But thanks again everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. That's how you can support the channel the best. And thanks to all you guys who have bought t-shirts on the website. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out. You don't have to, of course, just like, comment, subscribe. That's all I ask, guys. Thanks for everyone's support out there. Good luck on everyone's toy hunt. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next toy hunting video. I'm SoCalShaolin. I am out.